Good afternoon, Rossville students and staff. My name is Phoebe.
And my name is Chloe.
And you are inside the nest.
The Stinger speech team competed this weekend at a competitive tournament at Franklin Central. Our small team only brought 6 entries, and 4 of the 6 entries have never competed at a tournament before. Many lessons were learned as to how we can improve, and we're excited for the Noblesville tournament this weekend. Stinger speech, speak and destroy.
The penny war has ended. National Honor Society thanks you all for putting in a good fight. We raised $3,000 for a Rossville family in need.
Coming in first, we've got Mr. Back. Coming in second, we have Mrs. Fatul. Third place, Mr. Wilson. Fourth place, Mrs. Vanderwall. And fifth place, Mrs. McGrath.
And here are your high school rankings. In first place, we have Mrs. Washburn. Second, Mrs. Beard. Third, Mr. Haynes. And fourth, Mr. Wenzel. Thank you, guys.
There will be a high school track call-out with Coach Hopper on Tuesday the 17th in the Fieldhouse at noon. Any high school student interested in running track should plan to be at the call-out.
The Stinger speech team proudly presents Lip Sync 2023 on Saturday, January 28th, immediately following the boys' basketball homecoming game. After the game, head on over to the auditorium for an evening of music, fun, and laughs. Admission is only $5, and proceeds go to support the speech team. See Mr. Newhouser if you have any questions.
Any student in grades 5th through 12th that is interested in participating in a spring activity needs to be sure they have a physical on file with the athletic office, and they need to update their Final Forms information. If you do not have a Final Forms account, then you need to stop by and see either Mrs. Homkill or Mr. Brickle to get that information. Do not wait until the last minute to complete these responsibilities.
Today's lunch is Salisbury steak with a roll or grilled chicken, mashed potatoes, baby carrots with ranch, and applesauce.
Tomorrow's lunch is chicken quesadilla or spicy chicken sandwich, lettuce, tomato, black beans, and pineapple.
And now to Eli for today's weather.
Today's weather: high 46, low 41, and a 75% chance of precipitation. Back to you on Inside the Nest.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day is observed every year on the third Monday of January. On January 16th this year, King was influential civil rights leader, best known for his work on racial equality and ending racial segregation in the United States. His life and achievements are remembered and celebrated on this day. Think of ways you can serve others today to honor Dr. King's legacy. We leave you today with this short tribute video.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. In what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
What's the name of our school? We need to listen to our hearts, right?
We should celebrate it because he deserved it. He risked his life for us to have a voice to speak up against racism.